right. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day on this Sunday, April 21st, 2024. It's a little rainy here out in Georgia, which is unfortunate because like yesterday was the perfect day. Absolutely gorgeous, a little humidity to it to add to the sunshine. It was a wonderful, wonderful weather day here out in Georgia. So I guess the plants need it. I know my pepper plants need the water, so that's cool that it's raining. But even with bad weather, it's still a great day to be above ground. So blessed to be here. May the spice be with you and also with you. Just got back from the Pinella's Pepper Festival, the 17th annual. I was going to do a live stream from the festival, but nothing against the venue. They had live music and stuff like that, and it was going to be way too difficult to try to do a live video from the festival. Hey Chris, how's it going? Happy Sunday, brother. So yeah, with just how they had it set up, which was amazing. The Pinella's Peppers Festival was absolutely outstanding. The venue's phenomenal. The live music was pretty decent. Vendors, all that. It was an amazing time. But yeah, it was just going to be too difficult for me to be able to do a live there and review some sauces. So I figured I'd just enjoy the time with some pepper friends and just kind of go like that. So I did, and it was a great time. Loved seeing and meeting some OGs. Sean McPhee. He's one of the longest people I've known in this little community that we have. So that was great meeting the chef solo. Finally got to meet Ethan Rivera. He's the guy who did my logo for Pepper Bay. Love the work that he does within the community. He's a great and caring, gifting individual. And it was awesome to spend some time with him one-on-one. Finally got to meet Farmer Jay, again another OG that hadn't had the pleasure of meeting yet. Got to meet Farmer Jay. That was an awesome time. What an honor that was to meet him. Brandon Harris, Barn Hog was there. Again, another OG. So Lacey Flynn from Bombshell Hot Sauces. Heat Centric, new on the scene. Got to meet him. It was absolutely wonderful. Getting to meet all those individuals. Talk peppers, talk community, talk new things happening, new projects. It really was an amazing time. So while I was getting ready for Saturday's competition, I was going down to the lobby where they had breakfast to have my first of two breakfasts. I went down, got a bagel, a waffle, 2 muffins. And while I was doing that, somebody spotted my outfit and said, like, "Oh my God, are you with League of Fire?" Yes, I am, and that just so happened to be the some people that are with the daddle sauce. That was actually the winner of the best sauce in-house as far as the vendors were concerned at the Pepper Festival. We'll be reviewing that on another day. I definitely got a couple bottles of that, so that'll be fun to review as well. The vendors were absolutely outstanding. It was great to meet like Defiant hot sauce, Mioso hot sauce, the Daddle people. Like, it was an absolutely great vendor list. Got to meet the Saucy Queen. She was absolutely phenomenal. I appreciate everything Pinella's Pepper Festival did for us League of Fire people and for people coming to the festival. That was a great time, a great experience. I hope that League of Fire holds other matches there and other, does their events with them. Yeah, the vendors were just absolutely outstanding. I can't wait to go more into Mioso's, because that guy was like, he was a character. I love characters. One of the hardest parts about getting a sauce company to thrive is, especially when you're doing the grind of like selling it at the conventions and stuff like that, is you have to be personable and you have to be somebody that can, like, you can explain your dream of like and your creations of these hot sauces within a matter of minutes and try to hook these people in so that they not only understand your story, but they're intrigued and they want to support your story and further your growth and what you're trying to accomplish by slinging these sauces and working so hard. And it's absolutely awesome to meet people that are so passionate about these craft sauces. And again, not to touch too much on Mioso, but he's Venezuelan and he's Italian, and I could tell his accent was very different. So I was like, where's that come from? Where's your culinary inspiration come from? And that's why I love that's why I feel like most people love craft hot sauces, is that you're getting these crazy flavor combinations that nobody's thinking of, because somewhere along the travels, this individual has thought of either in the food that they eat on the regular, or from their culture, or just things that they've come across in life, and they use different ingredients, and that brings us a whole new flavor contrast, and that's exciting for people like me that love hot sauce, because it's like, oh my god, yes, Venezuelan and Italian, I need to try all your sauces, sir. But anyway, yeah, Pinella's Pepper Festival, 17th annual. It was absolutely phenomenal. You can go ahead and go on the Pepper Bay site or on Church of Hot Sauce Facebook, and we'll have plenty of other stuff from that. A couple more videos, some great pictures with friends. So with that, I want to congratulate Whammy for pulling out that belt match win. That was absolutely phenomenal, man. I know all of us got a couple curveballs thrown at us with there not being really super hots in the match, and it was timed, and so just to overcome all those obstacles and win that belt match, especially in your home state, that's awesome, brother. Congratulations, Whammy. You deserve it, brother. I also want to congratulate Alexandria for winning the Lollipop competition that was held in Pinellas as well. She destroyed it. It was absolutely a phenomenal showing of spiciness, especially with Heat Centric and Sunny Spicer out there as well for League of Fire. It was absolutely phenomenal. Again, loved seeing everybody. What a great experience. We've got Erie coming up. So Erie is going to be in July. I will be attending Erie. It sounds like pretty much everybody will be attending Erie. I will be doing a live stream on that Sunday. I don't know what time it'll be because my belt match is at 10 a.m. So we'll kind of see how well I'm doing. But I will be doing a live sauce review from Erie, PA for the Harvest 912 Pepper Festival that they've got going on over there. Farmer J has announced his retirement from competitive chili pepper eating. So Erie will be his last belt match. He's in the main belt match. That's super crazy to me that he's retiring. Yeah, he says he belongs on the other side, cheering people on, and that just shows how wonderful of an individual that guy is. Hoping the best for him. This belt match they just disclosed the full lineup. It's going to be absolutely insane. You got like Sundance Carter, you got Alexandria, you've got Farmer J, you've got Casual Matt. It's stacked. Not to mention Christopher Fergali. It's seriously Whammy. It's going to be stacked. Eric Walbaum, Midge, what's up, Charlie? So it's going to be absolutely stacked. It might be the best lineup that I've ever seen on a belt match. Very, very excited to watch that on Saturday. So yeah, it'll be absolutely an awesome time. It'll be streamed by League of Fire. So please go ahead and remember to check that out. All that good stuff. So let's get into some sauces today. We'll do some sauces and then we'll do the sweet treat at the end. We'll start off with this bad boy right here. Creature Sauce Company. Sosferatu. So this is Midge's Carolina Reaper barbecue sauce. I absolutely adore this sauce. It's the best barbecue Reaper sauce on the market. I have had it before. He doesn't release it very often. But if you're interested, go check him out like now, because these go fast and he doesn't make them all the time. This sauce, hey Anna, this sauce is absolutely phenomenal. You get an absolutely beautiful brown sugar sweetness in the forefront of the smell, with a nice smoky, almost woodsy kind of flavor aspect that you exactly what you want from a barbecue sauce when it comes to that. But then you also get like all those herbs and spices as far as going. You really don't get any kind of peppery kind of smell with the smell. And honestly, with the sauce, it's not overpowering, but it's definitely there. My favorite thing to do with this sauce is to reduce it over meatballs. Put it in the crock pot. A couple bags of meatballs. Let the sauce just reduce over top of them. Stir them every once in a while. Oh my gosh. Perfect for football parties. So while you get that sugary rush on the tips of your taste buds to start, you know, it's like these little firecrackers. So these little essence of like Reaper flavor and almost shock to your taste buds going on without any kind of heat going on. And then what happens is after the sweetness fades, you automatically just get like a blanket of heat that just lays on top of your taste buds. Makes it salivate a little bit. It's not too, it's not too eventful, so it doesn't stick around. But you kind of feel a little bit of warmth go down your, into your belly after that fades. It's a beautiful, beautiful sauce. It pairs absolutely phenomenally with pork. That's what I'm saying. Like with some solid meatballs. Oh my goodness. Heat level, even for the average Joe, should be like maybe a 1, maybe a 2 if you're not used to it. But it's absolutely it's a beautiful sauce, guys. The best Reaper barbecue sauce on the market. It's a 10 out of 10 for me, hands down. And I'm not just saying that because I love the guy that makes it, but it really is an absolutely outstanding sauce. So please go check out Creature Sauce Company. Sauceferatu barbecue sauce. It is like if the bees had knees, like this would be that. This would be the knee. This would be it. All right, so I had to save some of this next one because I got it from Pinella's, and I would have finished it already. And I got the big bottle, you guys. So from Defiant Sauce Company, guy was awesome. Talked to me for a while. Tried a bunch of his sauces, and when I saw the name of the sauce, it was coming home with me for sure. Hadouken, spicy Asian barbecue sauce. Love the simplistic logo. It catches your attention still at the same time. Identification of the sauces with the different colored bands for the background of the label, like that's solid. So this is like almost like I would almost categorize it as like a teriyaki sauce, if I'm going to be honest with you, especially with like what the viscosity is like instead of a barbecue sauce. It's so like it's because you get like the sugariness, like that there's some kind of honey or maybe even like a rice wine or something that has enveloped like a sweetness to the base of the flavor. And it's honestly, it's just really, really solid. Let's see what the ingredients are here. Soy sauce, sugar, rice wine, vinegar, marine, hoisin sauce, water, chili, sweet, gochujang sauce, paprika, sesame oil, ponzu, ginger root, ghost chili peppers. Yeah, it's thin with being thick at the same time. You get a super big slap of soy, but then you get again that beautiful just like coasting of like a little tinge of heat with the herbs and the aromatics that you get from all those different sauces that are in there, and it's so different. The heat is like, it's the perfect amount of heat. It's not crazy. It's well balanced, but still gives you everything that you want in there. The Asiatic flavor that's going on is absolutely fantastic. Again, with the adding of a little bit of the heat in the background of the palate, because you get hit with the soy in the front of your palate, you get hit with the heat in the back. Like there's full disbursement of flavors going on, and it's absolutely outstanding. Like I had to save some in order to review it because I only bought one bottle, which was clearly a mistake. I'm going to need more of that. Heat level is like a 1. Honestly, this is a solid 9 out of 10. This is a crazy solid 9 out of 10. Please look up Defiant Sauce Co. Hadouken Spicy Asian Barbecue Sauce. This is absolutely fantastic, guys. One of my favorite sauces so far. Like, I'm going to need cases. So, all right. Next up on the list, if I can get it open. So, with me living in Georgia, I saw the name of this next sauce and I was like, oh my goodness, I have to get that one and try that one. So, next up for Defiant, we've got Son of a Peach hot sauce. So peaches are big out here in Georgia. I mean, and if you don't know, I don't know how you don't know. Pepper Debate doesn't have it all wrong. But I don't have it wrong when I'm talking about Defiant Hot Sauce. Defiant Sauce Company. Son of a Peach. I'm going to give that a little Taylor Swift. Shake it up. Shake it up. I'm going to cleanse my palate here. Ooh, okay. So ingredients on this one, we got tomato sauce, onion powder, garlic powder, citric acid, peaches, sweet peppers, vinegar, water, honey, black pepper, garlic, mustard seeds, salt, scotch bonnet, chili pepper, cinnamon, and nutmeg. And let me tell you guys right off the bat, I can't tell what that is. I don't think it's a scotch bonnet, but it's something playing with something. It almost gives off like a sesame kind of like essence about it in the smell, or almost like a fennel seed kind of like aroma to it as well. You can definitely smell the scotch bonnet. You can smell. I love scotch bonnets. I love their overall flavor. When they come up in pepper contests, I'm like super stoked about that round. When you do get like the cinnamon in the background and like a little bit of a sweetness. Not sure like what. I'm sure it's coming from the peaches. Interesting. I did not have the opportunity to try this one, but I knew because of the name I wanted to get it. So viscosity looks amazing. Not too pureed, but not too chunky at the same time. There's a beautiful color to it. It's the nutmeg. That's very interesting. That reminds me a lot of Ian Ruthless's bootleg or bootlegger, except not as in your face with the I guess it's with the nutmeg. Well, that's really good. You get almost like these, because of the nutmeg and the cinnamon and how they're playing together, and the sweetness of the peach. It's almost like a fruit cake or like what's that called? Like a king cake that they have in Louisiana for like Fat Tuesday and Mardi Gras and stuff. It's spice loaded, but because of the sweetness of the peach, it's very balanced at the same time. Let me get a little more of that. This is delicious. Yeah, you get a little bit of heat, but not really. You get the essence more. You get more of the essence of the pepper of the Scotch bonnet in the sauce itself than you do get any of the heat from it. That's very interesting. I like that a lot. I could see this on like some chicken marsala, Indian cuisine, all over the place. Maybe even on like a glaze on some ribs. Rice, just plain rice in general with that on top of it. Absolutely phenomenal. Maybe even on like a little bit of vanilla bean ice cream or something like that. Or like a pound cake. Very interesting. I'm going to give that a solid 8.5 out of 10. Son of a peach. Gotta love the name. Gotta love the peaches. Plenty of peaches. Peaches for me. Again, a great sauce from Defiant. Again, the guy was a master of a pitch man, if you will. The next one up, Scorpion hot sauce. It's got a blue tint to it, so I had to automatically get it. I really like berries when they're used in sauces correctly, so I assumed that that's kind of where this is going with it. Blueberries, water, lime juice, vinegar, sugar, honey, orange juice, green onion, scorpion, chili peppers. So the scorpion berry hot sauce from Defiant. Love the name. Scorpion berry. So the viscosity on, I'm not gonna lie to you, looks a little thin, like really thin. But we're still gonna give it a shot. What is this? We don't need that here. That's probably make it come out slower, but oh wow! Right away you get almost like a what is that called? Almost like a pie filling aspect. You get that blueberry and that lime mixed with some sugary essences, like almost like a compote, which is what you would fill a pie with. But it's very warm and biting. The sweetness from the berries, the sugary note that's clearly been cooked into it. The lime zest or the lime juice that gives it that zest, that acidity in there. I can't really smell any peppers. Let's see what this is like. Cheers. Wow. Okay. So, that's beautiful. It's like almost, I'd put it almost like as a blueberry syrup, but not as like as thick of a viscosity. You get that beautiful rush of that fragrant blueberry, you know, that lime juice playing with it, the honey, and then you just get a nice little push of like this scorpion pepper. And scorpion pepper you almost automatically assume because it's one of those creepers, it'll keep going. It doesn't, and it's so like it just leaves you at that first stage of burning, which is so interesting to just kind of like it takes you off guard because you expect it to keep going, but it doesn't. It just stays in that frame. That's so interesting. I would have those on some pancakes. Like I might just have those on some pancakes. Wow. Heat's going to be a little hotter. It's probably about a 2. For the normie, it might be like maybe like a 4. That's super yummy. Another 9 out of 10. I'm very impressed by this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought it might be off because of the viscosity. This. This. Wow. That's talent and skill with how that's flavored and how that counteracts with each other and how simplistic the recipe is at the same time. Good for you, brother. Defiant Sauce Company. This is solid. This is a solid buy. Wow. Scorpion Berry Hot Sauce. Defiant. They're from North Carolina. That's awesome. Not too far from me. Wow. Very impressive. Okay. Last but not least, got a peanut butter cookie. Peanut butter ghost cookie from my buddy Chris Ostrowski. It was awesome meeting him at Pinella's Pepper Festival. Very kind human being. If you have the opportunity to meet him, he'll do some magic for you. He also has a magical personality in and of himself. Great guy. Gave me some ghost pepper cookies. I've been seeing these all over the place. So it was super awesome to run into him. Get to try these. He was kind enough to give me a couple. So we're going to go ahead and try these cookies out. Oh my gosh, it's so crumbly. In a good way. Now we got some cookie. The fact that, like, it's crumbly. I got him from over a week ago. The fact that it's crumbly and it's still moist is crazy. That means it's a good cookie. The quality in the ingredients is very clear. The quality in the getting the peanuts, the quality of the peanut butter. It's absolutely delicious. It's a great peanut butter cookie in and of itself. And what's great is after that regular peanut butter cookie sensation is gone, you get hit with this beautiful burn. You're getting hit with like a 3 or 4. This might be a little challenge level. Like if somebody was coming into the league, this like a whole cookie would be a solid challenge, like a solid like 3-pointer. It's a beautiful, beautiful ghost pepper burn in the back of your throat. It's not overpowering. It adds to like almost like that oakiness that you get from the peanuts themselves, that woodiness. It's beautiful, dude. That's the perfect level of burn for that. I'm so impressed by that. Yeah, like I said, the heat level is maybe a 4. For a non-chili head, that might be like an 8. It's a beautiful cookie, bro. I don't know if I've done a sweet treat in here yet. That's a solid 9. Like, that is a solid 9. You guys, please hit up my buddy over here. Hit up Chris Ostrowski. Hit him up. Buy some cookies. Wow. Made a milkshake out of them. That sounds delicious. Can you guys imagine that in a milkshake? Peanut butter ghost cookie. Man. Outstanding, brother. Outstanding. Okay. So, at Pinella's, I had some deep conversations with the Butterman, Ryan Baumgartner. And I love hanging out with Ryan because we get into these deep discussions, and he's somebody you can have an actual conversation with. You're not going to feel judged, you're not going to feel ridiculed, but you can have a deeper conversation, and even if he disagrees with it, he's still going to have a conversation with you, and that's super enjoyable to me. So, we talked a lot about self-reflection, and how that makes people better people, and being able to self-reflect and use tools like empathy and stuff at the same time. And I kind of wanted to go off of that, and like kind of use that with a frame of reference with parents. So like I'm getting into an age where my parents are getting older, and I'm in a stage in my life where I'm progressing to my max. I'm reaching my what I should be, and self-reflection, especially as an adult, looking back into younger years, is such an important thing to do, because your parent, you only get one set of parents, right? You might be like me and be lucky and have like family friends that like have been there for a long time, and they're just like having another set of parents. But like truly and honestly, you only get one set of parents, and life is so short, and you really have to hold on to moments, and you have to hold on to bits of knowledge that you're being given by your parents, because whether you want to believe that they know a lot or not, they've been through some things and seen some things that you haven't. So it's your best book to grab off the shelf is the knowledge that you can get from your parents. And self-reflection of like things that like have gone on with your parents is super important, especially like going on like later on in life, using empathy and going back to when you were a kid and thinking like, we've all had those days where we were super upset, like, oh my God, I hate my parents so much, because you got punished for something or who knows what. And it's really important, like especially now, like to use that self-reflection, like understand why things were said, how they were said. Especially now, like I don't have kids, but I have a young niece, so I get to see this happening with my sister. Is like going through these realizations, like, oh my God, like this is why they were like this. There were certain reasons and situations that made things like this. And I think in doing that and looking at your own life situations and what knowledge and stuff that your parents can bring to the table, it helps you, because they're close circle, or they should be close circle. It helps you be able to take in other people's judgments, or not necessarily judgments, but like I'm not like ridicule either, but in challenging you with knowledge and with story and with information that you don't have, or maybe you haven't thought of. I know whenever my parents talk, like I just had dinner with my father last night, and I still learn stuff from him every single day that pertains to stuff that I go through almost on the day to day. So cherish your parents, take in all of that knowledge that you possibly can. Hold those moments dear to your heart, because you don't know when they're going to be the last. And yeah, it's getting to be that time over here out in Georgia. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my Sunday, do some of the social media work that I got to do. But everybody that's been watching, I appreciate you. I appreciate you for tuning in, for supporting the companies that come on here. Thank you. This is Pepper Bay with Church of Hot Sauce, signing off, and may the spice be with you, and also with you. We'll see you guys next week for another great show. Bye-bye now.